welcome back to One Startup World, our 2023 summer conference. It is the premier global startup conference dedicated to helping innovative and disruptive startups succeed. It is the perfect platform and meeting place for startup founders to pitch their ideas, gain valuable insights, connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs, spend some time and hear from industry experts, possible investors, as well as potential partners, all learning from each other here and as we build this community. We're next joined by the founder and CEO of WinQuest, Christopher Faraguna, and he's joining us today from Puerto Rico. Good morning, Chris. Thank you for joining One Startup World. Let me hand it off over to you, and we look forward to hearing about WinQuest.
Okay, yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, so WinQuest is an augmented reality treasure hunting app, game, and with other games. It's a platform that's global. That took us several years to build. It's like Pokemon Go. But we also have the whole data mining process, right? Giving people credits and doubloon points for giving their data so that we can help them find coupons for the things that they like. So it's a gaming chance to win app, fun gaming chance to win app that gives people the chance to also get discounts on the brands that they like. We then take their brand, product, and hobby interest data and match it with merchants through our platform. And then 2.0 in the future, we have patents in to use AI as like a modern day switchboard to connect merchants to users in real time with with the databases being matched, and then a coupon matching that data profile being sent back to the user, and then we would go into an augmented reality digital ad platform, providing digital ad, augmented reality digital ads and videos. So we have patents in for that, and we got on the opinion letter, we got the novelty for it globally, that whole ecosystem and that whole augmented reality AI, AR, machine learning platform that we're looking to build. Again, it took us several years to build this platform, and we're launching in the next couple of days, it looks like, in the Google Play Store, and we'll be focused in Madrid. And let me just show you my pitch deck. The Windquest, basically allows everybody to get into a reality show. So everybody's a contestant. You have a chance to win, and that's what makes us a little bit different. And so now you don't have to just watch on television. If you have a cell phone, you can get involved in some of our contests. If the augmented reality contests in your area, you can get involved in that. We're also developing out trivia contest and guess the price contest that'll be global, so you can enter into those contests to win bigger cash and prizes. So basically, what's the problem? Well, one of the biggest problems we're solving is for merchants and brands, because when they advertise, a lot of times with magazines and television, they're advertising blindly, right? So I call it black hole marketing. Okay, so you can put an ad in a magazine for $250,000, get a full page, and you won't know who bought off of that ad, who was how that ad did and how it performed. You just know that it's in a magazine that somebody might be interested in it because they like luxury brands. They might like your watch company because you're in that magazine. So what we're doing is we're accumulating data first in exchange for the chance to win. So with a data platform, merchants will be able to reach people that actually have interest in their brands and product, the brand product and interest or offers that they have. So this will help a lot with target market advertising, and it'll cut on the cost because target market advertising is very expensive right now, and it's going up every year. Okay, so the other problem that we're looking to solve is we're looking to drive people into local stores through adding them as treasure hunt points and or helping them become aware of the discounts that are around them in their area, right? So this will help retailers drive, WinQuest users to their locations, whether there's a treasure hunt in their area or not. So instead of buying all the time online, people can be more engaged in coupons in their area through our platform. Okay. If it's okay, I'm just going to play a quick video here on Windquest. So, oh, it's not working. Okay, so not a problem.
When you go into the Windquest app, you can press on the diamond to see if there's a treasure hunt in your area. If there is, then press start and you will get a clue. Press accept. And it will then take you to several locations before getting to the digital treasure chest. In between locations, there are trivia questions. If you get them right, you can proceed to the next location. If not, you need to wait 8 minutes, or you could use your loot to get the clues for the next locations. When you get to the final stop, the camera will turn on and you will see the AR treasure chest. When you click on it, it will open, and then you click on the prizes that come out of the treasure chest. Okay, so we're going to go into trivia to accumulate some points. And say we click on fashion. We have the question and 4 multiple choice answers. When you get the question right, you accumulate points, and then those points again can be used in our free monthly raffle giveaway. How much would it cost to rent a standard elite SUV? If you get it right, you accumulate points. We have a digital wheel that spins all the names that are included in the raffle, and then it will pick a winner. And the confetti is falling. He won the new car. So you have 4 chances to get those 4 live boxes. And one of those live boxes could be a special number for larger cash prizes.
Okay. All right, so the markets that we're looking to impact is the global augmented reality gaming market sector. This says 28 billion, but Grandview Research, since I've made this deck, has said it's going to be a $274 billion sector by 2027. So it's got a 52% CAGR, which is really exciting. And then we're looking to impact the global digital ad market by bringing it into augmented reality, digital ad ability with our app and platform. We have a lot of different revenue streams as far as like the whole freemium model, in-app purchases, merchant coupons. One of the biggest revenue streams is the data that we'll collect. This possibility for a reality show. Also, we collect a lot of ad revenue and make a lot of money to merchant affiliate coupons. Okay, this is my team. Real quick, Jose is the chief IT architect. Al Demore is a senior advisor. It's myself. And so we're looking to launch in the next week here, and we're looking for a $1 million seed investment with convertible notes. And so that's basically the platform. I mean the pitch deck.
Hey, Chris, could you just back up on the timeline one more time? You jumped through that kind of quick. Is that possible? Because that'd be important for the audience to see, I think.
Okay, what would you like? You like to see?
Just the second to last slide would be great. That timeline slide.
The timeline slide. Okay, so we have there was a bit of a delay, but this is how long it's taken to build this app. Since 2018, we've been building this app, and we're actually launching this week. There was several delays and updates with the Google Play Store. If you know anything about software, yeah, there's always upgrades and updates. So yeah,
Okay.
so it's been a massive project, and it's a global undertaking, with the code and everything. So
It's interesting. You said it's a fascinating way to think about AI as kind of a modern day switchboard. What an interesting way to think about it, but so true when you think about the potential, and you think of like Lily Tomlin, right? I'm dating myself from television all those years ago, kind of pushing and pulling all the wires out. But what a great way to think about it for that standpoint. How about engaged customers? Do you as you're looking to launch any age group for this, or cross sectional here? Who's interested in virtual treasure hunts? Because I love maps, right? I'm an old map guy, and so that whole concept of kind of looking and stuff sounds fun to me.
Yeah. So we're looking at 18 to 35, but I reach a bigger demographic. It goes, it really doesn't have an age limit because it's a fun, trivial chance to win cash and prizes, looking for treasure hunts, looking for the augmented reality treasure chest. So it reaches a bigger demographic than the Pokemon Go, audience, which is between 18 to 35.
Now, you said future promise from an augmented reality standpoint would be the digital ad platform at some point, right? Coming down. When does that pivot start? Is it first out as a gaming type of piece, and then eventually, as you build up that kind of statistical data and market intelligence, it winds up pivoting over? How do you see that playing?
Exactly. What the thing is we use the chance to win, obviously, as a motivating force to get more data. But we're not being intrusive with that data. We're getting brand, product, and hobby interest data to try to help you get discounts on the things that you like. And in exchange, you get points inside the game that you can get into bigger cash prize giveaways in our games of skill contest, right? So now we're accumulating this database, and there's a certain amount of, there's like 3 brands that you have to pick as you register to come into the app. And so we're collecting that, that brand affinity data from our users. And then as we build that database, then it transitions exactly what you said to matching it with a merchant's database. It's called a hot lead platform. It's like a platform that Facebook has, where you can get more targeted information as far as what people like. If you're selling Nike sneakers on our platform, you'll be able to reach people who like Nike sneakers with in-store or on-load, codes, either a dynamic QR code for in-store applications or an online code for them to purchase it online. But we're looking to match and help the merchant and help the user, and not charge anything until someone buys. So we're using the Groupon model so that we can disrupt the digital ad sector in the future.
Right.
You could say, well, that's a big dream, but Mr. Beast started doing giveaways, and within 4 years he had 200 million people following him, right? So if you have 200 million people on a platform, it could become the digital ad platform that I'm talking about. And it doesn't even have to be that big, but then it transitions into the AI algorithms connecting merchants to users in real time, as a modern day switchboard to connect them with local coupons or coupons they like, to present things to them in real time through an augmented reality billboard, through their own phone, or augmented reality commercials. And we'll give brands the opportunity to advertise through the augmented reality world to people without having to charge them much, because I think Meta charges like 50% to advertise any kind of product on the metaverse. So we're looking to help brands, and we're looking to help people with getting coupons for the things that they like, but we're also making money.
Yeah, developing that platform, generating those affinity leads, all very promising. So you said $1 million was the seed offering at this point, or ask, I guess.
Yes, and it's important. Right. It's important to note that this is MVP. It's not just plans. We've built this product out, and I can do demonstrations for anybody interested in.
You said you had some IP pending, right? I think you said that as part of the talk.
Yeah, we had some patents that went in on our first patent. We did get the patent in one country, but the second patent, the patents are pending, but we had the novelty granted through the opinion letters that we got the idea first for this whole ecosystem and using AI as the modern day switchboard. So we've been in for over 2.5 years. We got in before the AI craze. And so we're excited about the patent where, you know, I mean, where it's heading, because when you get novelty on something, you know, you should get the patent for it.
Absolutely. All right, Chris. Well, listen, great work here. Wishing you the best of luck here going forward. Everybody, Chris Faraguna, he's the founder and CEO of WinQuest. Thanks for joining One Startup World today, Chris. Best of luck.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Take care.